Hey, this is Mike Move from HIPAA Watchdog, where we are your virtual HIPAA compliance officer. As you may have heard recently, it's been announced that the data from the breach of LinkedIn 2012 has hit over 100 million people, and that includes their email addresses and their passwords. So if you use LinkedIn and you have been using LinkedIn since 2012, it's recommended that you go and change your password if you haven't changed it already. Now, the scope of this hits over 100 million people. There's actually more data in that breach that has not been released yet, but currently the person that is selling all that information for $2,200 in Bitcoin hasn't released it yet. So there could be more. So chances are, if you've been using LinkedIn since 2012, it's a good idea to go ahead and change your password. Now, this is a fantastic website, and it is run by this individual that has actually got copies of passwords and email accounts and usernames that have been in some of the biggest breaches. And you can go ahead and check it out. It's called Have I Been Pwned? It's HAVEIBEENPWNED. Pwned is leet speak for owned, and that just basically see if your account has been compromised in a data breach. It's as simple as entering in your email addresses that you have been using or have used in the past, or any usernames, and it will search over a database of about 300 million accounts that have been known to have been breached, and with their information out there to find out whether or not your information was in a breach. So it's as simple as typing in your email address of any particular account and clicking Pwned just to do a search across those accounts to see if you've been in a data breach. Now, this is what you want to see. This means it's good news. There's been no poundage found in any of the major breaches that have been happening recently associated with that email address or username. So, this is a great tool. Use it. And you can also notify whether or not you've been pwned in some of these big data breaches as well. Then you can go and find out. Now, I went ahead earlier and typed in a personal email address of mine and found that I actually had my data breached in the past that I didn't even know about. So it's really good to know. The great news there for myself is that I don't reuse a lot of passwords that I've used in the past. So, none of that information is going to get any of these hackers anywhere now. And it's just a great idea to go ahead and change your passwords depending on the sensitivity of the information and account information that you have access to using the username and passwords. I have a fantastic video about passwords that you can go and check about in videos. But definitely use this website, use this tool to find out, have you been pwned? And I'm not associated with this site at all, but feel free to go ahead and donate to the cause. And again, if you have LinkedIn account, change your password. All right, that's it for today's tip.